Howdy, folks, and welcome to a new reaction series for Loki, Season 1, Episode 1, Glorious Purpose. I'm a little mad at myself. I remember that they announced Loki would be on earlier in the week. I think I even remembered they said Wednesdays. Yet, for some reason in my brain, I had worked out that Loki was on one day earlier. So here I was sitting at my desk in my home office here, at around 10:30 at night on Wednesday night. Happened to look on my YouTube feed and see that some of the reactors have reactions up for this episode. I'm like, wait a minute. Oh, no. So I immediately shut those down, launched Disney Plus, and I'm here with you. So we're going to take a look at Loki and see what it is. I have a feeling I'm going to love this. Loki is not, don't get me wrong, he's not one of my favorite characters. He's okay. That's not why I'm going to love it. I'm going to love it because my favorite subgenre of science fiction, fantasy, whatever, is time travel and alternate universes. And it seems like from the trailer that we saw that I reacted to here on my channel, that's pretty much what this is. With Loki's, zaniness thrown in and his mischievousness thrown in. So I'm probably going to love it. And Marvel's doing a good job. I mean, WandaVision I loved. It was very much a character story with magic. Falcon and Winter Soldier I enjoyed. I wouldn't say I loved it. I enjoyed it. It was action adventure, right, and setting up Sam as the new Captain America and stuff, which is great. I mean, don't get me wrong as well. I think it's great, and I would absolutely recommend both of those to anybody. It's just I preferred WandaVision. I thought it was a little bit better, a little more what I wanted. It was a little more comic booky, maybe is what I'm trying to get at. And I was more interested in Wanda probably than I am in Bucky or Sam. This one, and like I said, the premise sounds good. Let's get into it. Let's see what they do to us. Let's see how they blow our minds. 51 minutes. Of course, that's 41 minutes maybe because they usually have like 10 minutes of credits. So we're going right back to the 2012 version. The 2012 version, right, that's going to be the flashback version. There's Loki switching to Cap right there. Right, this is the Endgame version of the 2012, where Loki gets the Tesseract, because I think this takes up right where it left off. So I can take this chance, this opportunity, to complain. I don't think I've ever done it before, about the absolute stupidity of having Hulk go down the stairs. It's the Hulk. Why, if he has to go down, why would he go down the stairs? Why doesn't he just go and just jump out the window and land on the ground? That's what the Hulk would do. Anyway, just a little nitpick. I love how Loki, even on Endgame, was the only one who saw this stuff. There he goes. Now, of course, the green. They have to pick the colors. We've already seen in the trailers where he lands in the sand, yeah. Gobi Desert, Mongolia, okay. Ow. Where's the Tesseract? Oh, there, they've come for it. Oh, they've come for the Tesseract and him, I guess. Oh, they can hurt him. Oh, they slowed him down. That's funny. Oh, that's hilarious. They're going to just... Oh, there's actually a device to really reset the timeline. I thought they were going to like wipe memories of the people that were there or something. Of course, what does that thing do? Is that a separate timeline so that device actually destroys that timeline? Is that how they reset it? That would be kind of... I mean, it's their mission, but man, that would be kind of cruel if that's what happens. I'm betting it does. I'm betting it actually destroys, somehow destroys that timeline? To force it back into compliance by basically getting rid of the splinter, right? What's this very scary device? Oh, with a cute face doing? Falls right into a jumpsuit. That's hilarious. Oh, I love the cat scene. Poor guy.
Sign this too.
That's one way to bring people into a new system. Keep dropping them from floor to floor, from section to section.
Please can.
They're called Minutemen, huh? Makes sense. I like how this is a 4:3 animated video. Nexus events. They talked about Wanda being a Nexus creature. Is this a little bit of foreshadowing for what's going to happen in Doctor Strange Multiverse of Madness? I mean, it's got multiverse in its title. Of course it is. Which left unchecked to fix your mistake. That raises a very good point. It's the elephant in the room. It's the $10,000 question, $1 million question, whatever. Why didn't they step in to stop the Avengers in Endgame? They went back in time and they created branches. Banner was even told that if he took the time stone, that he'd create a branch. It was even shown to him graphically. Why didn't they come in and stop it? For that matter, I'm sure a lot of people are going to be asking the question when we watch the Eternals, where the heck were they? When the mutants finally show up, where have they been? All that stuff. So maybe, I don't know, maybe this is all coming to a head in some sort of multiverse explosion in the whole Doctor Strange 2 movie, and these guys, this TVA, won't be able to stop it or something? Oh. Okay, that, to me, that graphic implies that device does completely destroy, disintegrate, wipe from existence that branch timeline. It doesn't just like put everybody back or reverse time or anything. So those poor people in the Gobi Desert were real people that just happened to be on a slightly different timeline and they got wiped from existence. I mean, some people would think that isn't fair, right? I mean, they have a mission to uphold the timeline, but once a split happens, those are real people, right? It's kind of arrogant to think you can just get rid of them. That your actions have left you attendant. Have your ticket. That one guy didn't take a ticket. Oh boy. I'm sure Loki's going to look for his ticket now. Where'd he put it? Exactly. Oh, very cool. The music is kind of X-File-y, but the imagery, black and white, is kind of Twilight Zone-y. 1549. They really do go back in time, huh? Are we going to see some times when they go into the future? Because they'd be going all around the timeline, right? Friends of Imbecile. Shouldn't that freak her out? Make her think it's magic? Ooh, demon or devil? That does not belong there. So there's a branch nearing red line we need to go. There's a point in time when they can't reverse it anymore. So that kind of sets up Multiverse of Madness, right? I think. Maybe. It'll go far enough because of activities of Wanda Maximoff, activities of Loki and Wanda, to the point where they can't stop it anymore. Reset charge. Then there'll be another war, right? Ah. 7/20/89. That's got to be somebody's birthday.
Madam, I suspect the Avengers. You see, I only
came
to possession of the Tesseract clone of two Tony Stark.
Ooh, you can smell the clone of two Tony Stark. So Loki knew that they were there. That is interesting.
You speak of time, criminal.
You escaping.
Oh, so that's how they're getting away with it. That's how they're whitewashing or hand-waving the whole Avengers messing up the timelines, because what they did was supposed to happen according to the timekeepers. Okay.
It was not.
Okay.
Hang on. Everyone.
Approach the bench.
Okay, so he's come to save him. To recruit him, right? These two know each other. They have some kind of a relationship. I'm not talking a romantic relationship. I don't think they do. But that's like a mentor-student, parent-child sort of relationship that I'm sensing there. Why is his nose that way? Is the actor's nose that way, or is that a prosthetic thing they did? I'll need to look that up. If it's something they did, maybe they'll explain at some point. Looks like he has a broken nose that didn't heal right. Oh, this is a huge civilization. Look at that. All technology, no magic. Okay, what do these mean? SYF, TE7, GYE, 2WE, FE3, IUL, J3E, TSY. With an X button and a null button, right? That's going to be a 0 with a slash through. It's like a null. They must mean something. I mean, Sif almost looks like, because you could pronounce it the same way as the character from Thor, but I don't think it is. Mobius. Did he just get a weapon? He did get a weapon from the guard.
Does feel like a killing me kind of a room.
Big on trust, are you? You're just a little pussycat. I got a set of questions for you.
Is he going to show him a potential future, another timeline?
Didn't the Avengers come together
I love how they have Coulson in this.
to...
Oh, this is going to be from the future, right? Well, his future. Because from the trailer, it looked like this was the D.B. Cooper event, which was the late 70s? Mid-late 70s?
Thank you.
Early 70s? 74? Oh.
Miss,
Yes, Mr. Cooper.
Yeah, D.B. Cooper.
take a look at that nose.
Yeah, it's the whole D.B. Cooper. Oh, I'm going to get nitpicky on this one. When D.B. Cooper lowered the ramp and jumped, he had forced the entire crew into the cockpit. So she should not be there. And at least I'm glad they showed some of the money flying away, because some of the money was found in the woods.
You're really...
So I'm glad to hear that wasn't, or not glad to hear, but it's interesting to hear that wasn't from his current future, that he actually did that. It's something new we learned from his past. Wow, that has an impact on him. He's an angry child, but I think he did love her. Time Theater 5 they're in, huh? So they're going to recruit Loki to fight this demon devil guy, right?
Okay, Loki, I think we...
How's he hiding? It's not going to be from magic. He pickpocketed the device? He did. Oh, with the blue box? Oh. I don't know why, but when I saw that and heard that, criminal with the blue box, I thought the Doctor. But he meant the Tesseract, obviously.
Infinity Stones?
Wow. Multiple Infinity Stones.
You guys use them as paperweights.
Time Stone? That's useful. Is he thinking he can go save his mother? Ouch. You gonna try to get a peek at his future? He does want to save his mother. Oh, he's gonna watch Thanos kill him. Yep. Oh, and he watches Thor grieve. If he ever looks up. The end of the tape. The end of his life. He is quite clever at getting out of things, isn't he?
You.
Really?
I beg your pardon?
Wow. Okay, so that would explain... We're about to see it, probably. That would explain that scene in the trailer. Where it looked like another version of him was in charge of some kind of army or something. 1858. So, they recruited him out of another timeline, and he went rogue? So they're actually attempting to... This is my guess. They're actually attempting to recruit him again to fight himself, because the other version went rogue, and this one they think they can... Mobius think he can do a better job of making him understand who he is, or breaking him, or whatever he's doing, to get him to comply, or to be on their side. Because the other version clearly took that and decided to to use the power, right, of the TVA to be Loki.
Someone's out there.
There's Loki. You should have just pruned and left. They should really equip these Minutemen with jetpacks, right? I love the graphics, the old, like, I don't even know, 1960s is kind of the impression I get for the animation and the typewriters and TVs and everything. It's like 60s stuff, early 70s maybe. So let's go ahead and just, I mean, you know, they might have thrown in a after credit scene on the first. That wasn't one, right? No. On the first episode, you never know. I mean, it's Loki. I'll keep seeing the background appear, and I think it's the scene. Okay. So, first episode, pretty intriguing. I liked it. I liked how they told a whole story from beginning to end of Loki coming to terms with who he was and realizing a couple of things. Realizing, one, that no power that he's ever encountered is more powerful than the TVA. I mean, Infinity Stones don't even work. And that his quest to be, you know, like to collect Infinity Stones or whatever he wanted to do to be the king of the universe eventually would be pointless because these guys could just undo it. So these guys clearly are far more powerful. And it seems like they recruited him before and that version went rogue, is my guess, because he's aware of the TVA, he knows their tactics, he apparently has some of their tech. So I think they decided, and maybe they appealed to him and the power, to his power hunger before, and that was the mistake. If you appeal to his power hunger and you say, we can give you power you've never dreamt of, we can make you powerful, or whatever, then he'll just go nuts. Maybe this time they had to, like I said, kind of break him, kind of make him face his mortality, seeing his own death, his mother's mortality, his father's mortality, to realize that he can't go back, he can't do what he may have wanted to do. He's here, and he should make the best of it. And maybe, like he said, the killing was just playing the part, and maybe he's got another part now. And maybe this Loki is going to realize that and be better. I still want to know how this is going to tie into the whole multiverse of madness, because we know that, or we don't know, but it's implied from the title, that there will be, multiverses will explode again. And maybe it's because Nexus events, they talked about Nexus, that's what Wanda, that's what Scarlet Witch is. And maybe she's going to basically just, as she's searching for her son, she's creating all these multiverses, and they have no power over her, maybe. And is that going to lead to another war of the multiverses, or will it lead to an eventual collapse back in on itself into one timeline again? Will these guys play a part in that? Will Wanda play a part in that? Will Doctor Strange play a part in that? And maybe that's exactly how they're going to bring mutants into the MCU. You know, and other things that they haven't done, Fantastic Four and the like, by folding all of these multiverses that erupt and end up fighting, because they even have Secret Invasion, but they had another one, didn't they, where they were going to have multiverses fighting each other? That's not Secret Wars, right? I read Secret Wars, but it was a long time ago. I can't remember exactly what it was. Anyway, this is a great start. I'm sure the next episodes are all 20 minutes long. And I think there's only like 6 of them. So this is going to be pretty fast, but I like this start. It was well-paced, entertaining, had me on the edge of my seat literally several times, had me questioning a lot of stuff, had me wondering. That's just exactly what you want from a comic book story, from a Marvel story. So you want to marvel at it. I really loved it. Still don't know what these numbers and letters mean. If you know, let me know. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you next time. Bye-bye.